Hi, my name is Carl Scott from New York, and you're watching History Incorporated. We brought in Grace Finley, Eugene Krabs. They are college professors from the University of Oxford who are here to teach you about Tony Mendez. So, Grace, can you tell us a little about this amazing person?
Okay, Tony Mendez, a life-saving hero, was a worker for the CIA and started out his job drawing the wirings for missiles. The CIA stands for the Central Intelligence Agency. Tony Mendez is best known for his rescue of 6 American diplomats. Eugene, would you like to cover that?
Sure. Later in Tony's career, he made disguises for the CIA. In 1979, 52 American diplomats were abducted and taken to Tehran, Iran, for 444 days. But Tony Mendez constructed a very intricate plan in order to rescue the prisoners.
Oh, that is very interesting. Grace, can you share a little about the agent's plan?
I would be glad to. The scheme was very clever and particularly hard to manage. It went like this. Some American agents from the CIA pretended to be Canadians when they went to Iran. Then it gets complicated. While they were acting as Canadians, they were pretending to be famous movie stars.
But in order to pull off their act convincingly, the CIA needed some especially realistic disguises. They called in John Chambers and Bob Seattle to deal with that difficulty. Equipped with these disguises, Tony could be whoever he wanted to be. The next obstacle was making credible backgrounds. They made fake business cards and created believable backstories. They also made a dummy movie production. It was a science fiction movie because their master plan started in 1980.
That does sound very complicated. Can you tell me if their plan was successful? Did they rescue everyone? Did they get caught?
As they acted out their plan, the CIA was able to rescue 6 of the captives, yet they had to make a quick escape that looked just like they would do if they hadn't secretly rescued some hostages. They had to be careful not to look secretive or suspicious, so they would not be caught. Unfortunately, the rest of the hostages were freed later on.
I'm so glad that some people were able to break free, but so very sorry that some were allowed freedom until later. Eugene, can you tell me a little about how the public reacted to this success?
Well, actually, the public didn't find out about this triumph until 17 years later. The government and the CIA thought it would keep people calmer and delay uprising anger against Iran. But once they found out about this victory, they were so impressed that they made a movie about him. The movie was called Argo, starring Ben Affleck. It was about his clever determination. The movie officially came out in October of 2012.
Tony Mendez's bravery and heroicness completely changed our past, and we might have had another major war in the history books if it wasn't for his achievement. We feel the world should know all about Mendez's courage. It is so important that we remember Tony Mendez.
I agree. Now that I have heard this crazy story, it kept me on my toes. Thank you, Grace and Eugene, for joining us tonight. I really took this pleasure in hearing this story. For all you watching, share this stunning tale with all your friends and family. See you later on History Incorporated.
Bye.